Please don't forget subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified of new daily videos.
Roxanne and I had been planning this trip for months. A week of hiking and stargazing in Palo Duro Canyon, away from the city grind. Our old reliable sedan, packed to the gills with gear, chugged along Duke our terrier mix, snoring softly in the back. We took a lesser-known scenic route, dusty and winding, because Roxanne loves a good detour. The desert stretched out, red and vast, under a brilliant blue sky. It felt like freedom. Then we rounded a bend and it hit us. Not a wall, not an accident, but a fog. In the middle of a clear, dry desert afternoon. It wasn't gray, either. It shimmered with an impossible, iridescent sheen like gasoline on water, but thick enough to chew. Before I could even react, the engine coughed, sputtered, and died. All the dashboard lights winked out. I tried the radio, the USB charger, nothing. Dead. Duke woke up with a yelp, scrambling in the backseat, whining a frantic, guttural sound I'd never heard from him before. "What the hell?" Roxanne breathed, her voice a little shaky. I tried my phone, no signal, not even a ghost of a bar. My GPS was just a blank screen. We were cut off. We sat there for a few minutes, trying to process it. The fog had already closed in around the car, reducing visibility to maybe 10 feet. It felt strangely warm, almost humid, despite the arid desert air. "Let's just walk out," I suggested, trying to sound confident. "It can't be that far." Stepping out was like stepping into another world. The air was unnaturally still, the silence profound. The fog was disorienting, clinging to our clothes, tasting metallic on my tongue. We walked hand in hand, Duke straining at his leash, whimpering. We tried going forward, then back, but it was like the road had vanished. The canyon walls, normally visible, were now just vague, shifting blurs in the iridescent haze. I swore I saw tendrils of the fog, like shimmering roots, clinging to the rocks by the roadside, pulsing faintly. We stumbled back to the car, finding it more by Duke's terrified barks than by sight. That was 2 days ago. The fog hasn't lifted. If anything, it's thicker, denser, and it's changing. The pulsing tendrils I saw on the rocks are now on the car's exterior, a faint, phosphorescent green growing from the cracks and seams. Roxanne started complaining of a persistent metallic taste, then a headache that wouldn't quit. This morning, I noticed a faint, intricate rash spreading on her arms, like delicate, glowing veins just beneath the skin. She spends hours just staring into the fog, sometimes humming a discordant, unfamiliar tune under her breath. When I ask her what she's doing, she just smiles, a distant, unsettling expression. Duke is gone. He was so agitated, scratching at the windows, desperate to get out. Last night I must have dozed off. I woke up to an absolute silence, the absence of his frantic panting. His collar was on the passenger seat, pristine, but Duke himself had vanished. The passenger door was slightly ajar. I called out, then ventured a few steps into the fog, but the silence swallowed my voice. I could only see the glowing patterns on the rocks growing more vibrant, pulsing faster. I ran back to the car, my heart a frantic drum against my ribs. Now the fog has seeped inside. A shimmering condensation covers the windows, and the same phosphorescent growth is spreading across the dashboard, fuzzy and faintly humming. Roxanne is worse. Her rash has spread to her neck and face, illuminating her features with an eerie glow. She talks to the fog now, whispers things I can't quite make out about joining the chorus and the quiet knowing. Her eyes are wide, unblinking, fixed on the swirling outside. I'm terrified. I'm cold. I'm alone, even with Roxanne beside me. I tried to barricade the doors with what little gear we had, but it feels futile. The walls of the fog outside feel closer, more solid, like living, undulating barriers. I swear I see vague, shifting forms within them, shapes that are almost human, almost animal, but utterly alien, gliding just beyond the veil of shimmering mist. The thrumming, which started as a faint tremor in the ground, is now a constant, low drone, a vibration I feel deep in my bones. Just now, Roxanne lurched forward, her hand on the door handle, her eyes fixed on something only she could see in the fog. "It's time," she whispered, her voice layered with an unnatural echo. I had to restrain her, pulling her back. She felt unnaturally strong, her skin cool, almost like polished stone beneath the glowing rash. The car's windows began to fog from the inside with the same iridescent sheen as the outside. The thrumming grew louder, deeper. I looked out the back window. The entire canyon behind us and ahead was a solid, pulsating mass of the fog. We are completely encased. I'm in the driver's seat. Roxanne is slumped against the passenger door, unconscious or perhaps in a trance, her skin completely covered in the glowing pattern, her breath coming in shallow, ragged gasps. The air in here is thick, sweet, metallic, and growing warmer. My phone somehow has a single flickering bar of signal, just enough maybe to get this out. I can feel the faint, tingling patterns starting on my own skin, just beneath my clothes. The thrumming is inside my head now, harmonizing with my heartbeat. It feels like a birth, or a consumption. I don't know what it wants. All I know is that it's here and it's closing in. I can feel it coming for me now. If you ever see a fog that shines, keep driving. Don't stop.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button to like it. And please do subscribe to support the channel.